this one roommate, she did such a kind thing and made us cookies. My roommate went to go take one.
Wait, yes. Didn't I have one?
No, I don't know.
dude.
Maybe you might have. We split it open like this and like multiple hairs, like like an accordion.
But it wasn't even just in one. We were like, it was checking each cookie, and they all had hair.
And like actually,
I want to get
that made me. I was type. I was
All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of In the Slot. I'm Moobie.
I'm Smelly.
And I'm Ray.
And we're just a bunch of 20-something-year-olds trying to navigate life. And let me tell you, it was a hectic morning. But welcome back, Ray.
Yay!
Yes.
Sorry I missed you guys.
No,
We missed you.
We missed you. We did. And let me tell you, that Arizona pod
I know, it looked unreal.
It was beautiful. It was so fun out there.
Yep, and thank God Arizona was made even better because
our partners at A-Dude.
Woo! Espadrille, hell yeah, Espa Thrill, because we're thrilled to have them. And we're wearing them, sporting them, and just life's comfortable and we're looking good.
Wendy.
And little old Wendy.
It's giving classic espadrille vibes, but with the signature Hey Dude comfort, so it looks like a vacay shoe, but feels like your favorite everyday slip-on. Breezy open texture, cute stitching details, perfect for vacay. I know I'm going on a lot of upcoming vacays, and these will come in handy.
In the airport, as our usual.
Totally, slipping them on and off. Comfy cork footbed makes it perfect for literally anything, from lounging at the resort or dancing all day at a festival. So if you want to level up your summer shoe game without sacrificing comfort, head over to HeyDude.com,
baby. Convenient, cute, and comfortable. What else could a girl want?
And we also can't forget about our favorites, Awesome Lifts, too. We love those.
Love those.
Yeah.
I mean,
Awesome Lifts are
slip on.
My brother.
They give our girl, your brother, they give our girl Ray a little lift.
Little lift for the 5-footers here.
Also, if you're like me and you got some thick feet, they make your feet look nice and skinny.
Yeah, I love a dainty
I love it.
shoe.
I literally was looking down my feet in my like light suede Awesome Lifts, and I was like, damn, Cal, your foot looks snatch as hell today.
100.
Thank you. Hey, dude. Hey, dude, thank you for giving me a slim, thick foot.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
We wore these Hey Dudes ATVing, and let me tell you, I think we recapped it if you listened to the episode.
Awesome.
It was the craziest experience.
It's awesome.
It was long, though. It was 7 hours. No food. We were like lost. We had no
7 hours, no food?
Yep. You would have been, by the end of it, if we were not talking to each other, you would have been real. I feel like it would have been
And
a
like
lot.
you couldn't even go.
I think you would have gone out and like maybe took a little hike back.
And you couldn't even leave.
No, we were lost.
Stranded.
And then the markers that we're trying to follow.
Well, you should have brought snacks. That's your own fault.
I know.
Yeah.
Or a sub, like, like a beach
Something.
sub.
Why didn't we get sandwiches?
Love deli sandwiches.
We literally were lost, and we had to like go up this mountain. We're trying to find our way back, and then we had this quad. So there's these 2 buggies that were going like really fast. We're driving these things, and then there's just one quad for the one poor soul that's trying to manage it. And every rock you hit, it hits the steering wheels, and it's like burn, burn.
Did you guys almost flip?
We didn't even go on it because we were like,
the men got to work out in that day.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Poor Mike was like, my back, my back. Yeah, Jordan went on it.
They're
failed.
both ripping it.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah,
Can't
we
wait
blew
to
off
see
a little steam. It was honestly great to blow off steam. Like all of a sudden, I'm like, you know what?
Hell
I'm gonna put my foot all the way down.
Yeah,
and
I was like,
drive.
Kelly's
fast.
like 65, 70. I'm like,
Kelly's, what is it called? Intrusive thoughts are winning.
Yeah.
yes. And it's also like scary. Like they could flip over.
Wait,
like,
No,
this
they
is-
can. They
This is
totally
also
can.
classic. Like the one time we're leading the pack, and like I'm directing Maddie, and I'm like, let's go up that hill right there, and like it looks like straight up, and
it
I'm
looked like a small hill from the back.
yeah, and I'm like, let's go over there, and like we go up to it, and it's like the one hill that like
literally
has an X, and like you're not supposed to go through it.
No.
Devin's like, nope, like
Oh,
not
you
that
didn't
one.
go
I'm
down
like, this one right here.
No, but we still had to
Kelly
like,
just fucking flies off the hill.
we were like, should we were going to make a TikTok up it too. It's not even like, oh, let's move your way up. We're like, oh, this is perfect for the TikTok.
Yeah.
It's full. It's like almost 90 degrees up. People are like, no.
Yeah.
But then we filmed the pod, and you would have laughed because like Mike and Jordan, the security, we love them. We're like, Jordan's like at the top of the mountain trying to climb his way up, and
No way.
all of a
They're
sudden
trying
at
to find
the
the
end
spot.
of the episode, he's like, I'm not gonna lie, I by accident kicked a rock and it was tumbling towards you guys and I almost had to scream like, move out of the way, move out of the way.
Like imagine like straight out of a movie, like all of a sudden like we're on the pod and all of a sudden a huge boulder comes down. Like,
Can you imagine? Just kills both of you.
yeah.
Literally. Or
Oh, in the slot, it stopped because they got rolled over.
In
That
Arizona.
show's canceled because they're actually flattened.
They flattened in Arizona, still on that mountain. By the way,
crazy. Just cuts.
Scorpions, there could have been copperheads. We were just in these bushes on the side of a mountain.
That's crazy.
So it was epic, and we missed you.
Yeah, we missed you. Wait, also I have to say,
I missed you guys. Looked really
your
nice.
grandpa's getting remarried and he's 86.
Yes. Isn't that crazy?
Okay,
Yeah.
so I
Give the
might
lore.
cry.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a little strange because he was married for 65 years to my grandma. And, you know, she passed away like 2 years ago, whatever. And he met this woman and he's happy, you know, as long as he's happy. It's just a little interesting at 86 years old.
It's like a full ass wedding.
Like, yeah. Like, we're
I don't know if this team, how old is she?
20 years younger than him?
20 years.
I thought you were gonna say
My
20 years
grandpa's-
old.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I would not be attending that. I'm sorry. that would be an insane thing to be doing.
It's hard though because I feel like I get it. Like it's so like lonely at that
it
age.
gets lonely. No, it really does. And he, you know, he like broke it to me last year and didn't say it, but he was like, I was like, Grandma, you would really date? And he's like, yeah. He's like, I would want to get coffee with somebody sometimes.
Oh,
and,
like
you know,
taking her out to
because he
date.
knows, like, I think I'm a little bit more sensitive to it.
Yeah.
And he was, like, trying to break it to me. And I guess he started to see her, hang out with her, whatever.
Yeah.
So whatever. She's really nice. I've met her. She kind of looks like my grandma, which is a
Oh,
little bit
really?
interesting. Yeah.
Is she gonna want to be called just by like her name or like?
I'm not.
You're like,
Guys,
Ray's like,
25
"Hey, Mama."
years of my life, I called my I'm not calling a random woman grandma.
You're
Hey,
like,
grandma.
Grandma.
Hey, grandma.
Welcome to the
Granny.
family,
Let's go
Granny.
hang out, grandma.
Yeah, but I feel like I get why you would like. Part of you would be protective over,
Well,
but then also,
I don't know if it's protective. I think it's just my own selfish feelings of like feeling strange, which
Yeah.
is, it's just, it'll never be, you know, like what I grew up around. It's like, it'll never be that. I'm accepting of it. Like, I'm fine with it. It's whatever. As long as he's happy, really.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. And she treats him well.
Yeah.
So.
Also, when you're younger and you have a grandma and grandpa, it's like I feel like you hang out with them. Like I don't know, do you see your grandpa a lot?
I see him, you know, I don't know. My family's weird. I see him every now and again and at family events and stuff like that. So it's not like I'm torn apart
Yeah.
you know, how could you?
Yeah.
Well, the family grew bigger, right? With your goddaughter, she was born. Well, not your family.
Yes, but she was born May 5th. Cinco de Mayo, baby. Thank you so much.
that's
Yeah,
such a fun
Yeah,
birthday.
damn.
I know.
Lucky her.
That's what I said. Yeah. So she's been doing good. Her first Mother's Day, which is crazy.
It's also crazy too that like on like opposite ends of the family, like the elders of the family,
Yeah.
and now like
No,
the
yeah, it's
babies
so
of the
weird.
family.
Yeah.
It's just like coming in on you're Oreo'd.
Yeah. And also, right.
Yeah,
That's a great way
great
to.
term.
Great metaphor.
You're
Is that a
fucking
metaphor?
Oreo.
Yep.
You're a
I don't
fucking
know.
Oreo, dude.
Burger.
Got a lot going on. You're an Oreo. What? Burger, Oreo?
Like,
I'm
just
just
things
naming
that
Or
go
maybe like
Sandwiches, yeah.
sandwich. Like I feel like people would say like
Sandwich.
your sandwich.
But you know what?
You're a
We're
double stuffed Oreo, baby.
Lemon Oreos.
We're gonna get creative over here, guys. Okay, you're an Oreo,
Well,
dude.
Oh wait, that just reminded me that Kelly told me today that she never wants to be a teacher again. Is
Yeah,
that
I'm
like
either.
breaking news?
Never.
I don't know.
But-
I just had this epiphany, and I was like, why was I even like? I don't know. I just think it's a really hard time over there. Not that it's not any disrespect. I
Totally.
just feel like I've been seeing a lot of my For You pages are just talking around. It's just,
Me too.
everyone's
Everyone's
crazy in the classrooms.
It's
like,
not how it used to be.
no.
like the curriculum and
a lot of
whole-
people
No, go.
are making videos like I'm choosing to leave the profession because of this,
Yeah.
and kids have iPads and they don't want to learn, and critical thinking is enforced when you get asked a question and you don't look it up and then you write, but like AI and these things are doing it for these kids, and it's scary.
Yeah, no, it's so true. And like just schooling and the system in general is just like whacked the fuck out. Like
I feel like we'll bounce back, but I think there's
don't
a
know.
Like,
I
what do you
don't
I'm
think
know.
manifesting a
happen?
bounce back.
Because
I
school
hear
was
you.
fun.
We
Like I
must
actually
bounce back.
enjoyed like high school times and middle school, and like not learning obviously, but like
The camaraderie.
yeah. But
Yeah.
do the kids have that anymore, or is it like all chat?
just brain rot.
Yeah.
Just brain rot. I don't know. Just I feel like it's just unsafe, and I feel like I'm gonna I have a good feeling I'm gonna homeschool my kids.
Like
Okay. 100%. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
You think you could do that? Teach them all stages?
I mean, I'm not probably gonna.
Oh, she's gonna, someone would.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna teach.
I thought you literally like, all right, geometry.
I'll definitely
It's me.
try.
She's gonna call me.
My kids will come out probably not too great if I was the teacher.
I was thinking about that. Like, I'd always had baby fever. Like, I just love babies. Like, my next door neighbor, I have a little baby. I
So
just love
cute.
them. Fucking cute. But then I was like, okay, that's a lot of responsibility. And I was just like thinking, like, if I had a baby right now, because like my mom was pregnant at like 24 and like I'm 24. And I was thinking if I had a baby right now, like I just got a new phone and cracked it in 3 days. What would I do with a child?
No, it's crazy.
You know, see, I hear you, but you would adapt.
You would. You would see it and be like,
Your mother
be like-
instincts would come out,
I'd be
and
like,
I
"Yo,
think you would
Stu,
be
you
an
hungry?"
amazing mom.
you are gonna be an amazing mom.
Yeah.
Maybe not right. Well, it's like you're busy.
I just feel like it's just, I guess I just somehow just acknowledged that it's a lot of responsibility to have a child. Like,
No,
I'm just
it
late
is.
to the game in that sense.
But also, too, nobody's ever ready.
no.
At 35, my mom had me at 34. And like, you know, you're really, there's no right or wrong time or good time to have a kid.
And like,
So go have fucking kids right now, guys.
have a kid when you're not
maybe.
ready.
Yeah.
Well, also
No.
when the whole first year of them until they can eat and sufficiently exist, sort of like not on their own, but less like. All you're doing is keeping them alive when they're little nuggets. Like when
like a little
Casey,
plant.
it's literally,
Literally it.
eat, sleep. Okay, now and they're crying and they can't communicate. It's the craziest
You know, it's
thing.
so crazy. My niece and nephew, Ilo and Maisie, they're like, it's crazy because I was just looking at them the other day and I'm like, how much they've evolved and changed and how I've been there through all their stages and everything. And I just put Maisie to bed last night and I'm sitting there and she's like all cuddled up in her big girl bed. And like, I remember holding her when Isla was getting born and she was just like, it's just crazy that how you watch
Imagine
them
we
grow.
never stopped growing like at that rate.
Yeah,
like we
they-
just kept growing at that rate our whole lives.
Our
Like,
heads would be this big.
No, literally.
The way Casey's head has grown like this much in a year is crazy.
So crazy.
And then we just
I love
plateau.
it though.
Me too.
Like to watch them grow. Like when they start like talking and like saying the little words. Like they're just starting to say Ray Ray. Ray Ray. You know, it's the cutest thing. I love them so much.
And they remember.
I want to beat the fucking shit out of them.
Yeah, you two and the cutest aggression. It's literally like,
I
wanna
do. I have
choke
it
him.
so
I
bad.
want to choke them and eat them.
Literally.
I want to take a big bite out of
Like
their
a-
chubby
like just-
freaking cheeks. My mom the other day brings up a sock and she's like, "Hey Kelly, I think you left this in the laundry room. It's clearly a baby Skechers sock. I don't know why the hell she would think it's mine. It's literally for like a little baby chubby fat foot." And she's like, "Kelly, your sock."
Why
And
was
she
it
was
in
being
there?
dead serious because it was also with like because we have like a shared laundry down in the basement, whatever, of our like complex.
Oh.
And so like sometimes they have socks. And I did have 2 pink Hailee socks that I did leave down there. But also she's like, "Oh, and here's your other one." And I'm like, "Yeah."
You're like, this is for 2 months, 2 months
Here's your
old.
2-month-old
sock.
sock.
And that reminds me, our friend Ashley, like
Yeah.
she would like, she's very petite as well. And she would buy, instead of getting like, we'd all have these quarter Nike socks that we'd have to wear for lacrosse at Maris, and she would buy like the kid ones, and like they would literally be the size of your palm, like it would fit your palm.
It would shrink, and I'd be like, what baby, what toddler socks in my laundry?
Yeah, and then all of a
feel like
sudden
that's
Maddie's
me.
doing her laundry.
Yeah,
She's like,
maybe.
"Kelly, I found this really little sock," and like she didn't know they like actually bought those socks. And I was like,
She debunked it.
it was Ashley.
You know what that
to buy
reminded
those
me
socks.
too is we had in college like low key a klepto, and we never knew who it
We
was.
never figured it out.
In hindsight, it was probably Kelly and I just losing things and being like, and there's someone in the house stealing
Yeah.
it.
Taking your socks.
But no, not even socks. Like it was specific
Really random things. It was like my like new blush that I had got in like that week. All of a sudden, like wasn't
nowhere to be
in
found.
my makeup.
Or I had these camo pants that I loved more than like one time, and then I literally could not find them in my room, and like no one would own up to it. Or we would host pre-games with our whole team.
were
So all of a sudden we're like, someone on the
somebody definitely
team.
Yes,
took it.
and then we see some girl on our team wearing them, and me and Maddie are like, and we're not selling. We're like, "Let's corner this girl later."
No.
Yeah, but we don't
you
think it was them. They were just same pants, but like they were
Yeah.
popular pants.
Yeah.
But I'm like,
But we were
are
so
those my
sad.
pants?
Yeah, meanwhile, we definitely
fishy.
just probably lost them because that's
That's
a
us.
frequent occurrence.
What else were you doing in the agenda of our hiatus? Anything? Anything big?
I booked a trip to Italy.
Oh my god.
Where in Italy?
in June.
Italia, mi amore.
Italia. Yeah.
For when?
Buonissimo.
June 9th to the 16th.
Wow.
So it's like a quick little trip.
Yeah.
But obviously, who am I going to see?
Kitsy.
And so I have somewhere to stay, and it's back to the place that I was at last summer for 2 months.
Trauma.
Yeah, trauma. But I'm in good spirits this year.
Yay.
Totally different vibe, and I feel like I know the area so much more now,
Love
and
that.
I'm like excited to
Yeah.
just see the girls at the cafe that
So
I made
fun.
friends
You
with.
can
The
be like, I'm
Moldovan
back.
I
girls.
love traveling and being
Ugh.
like a completely different environment and like
Yeah.
I feel like it's like the biggest stress reliever because I'm not even stress reliever. I just feel like you could be whoever you want,
It's also-
act however you want, and
Yeah.
not care.
And I feel like it's the coolest thing to also know a foreign place, and like you kind of like know it.
Yeah, you're like, oh, we want to
Now
go
you're-
here. Oh,
yeah.
remember that like lake? Let's go over there.
Yeah, exactly.
Meanwhile, I know nothing. I want to go
You
to. So Sabrina, my sister, booked a trip to France, and then Ryan, my sister, like, and her girlfriend also booked to like meet them in south of France. And I'm like, maybe I'll
better.
maybe I'll go
Nice.
meet
You
them.
better.
You
When are you
totally
going?
should.
It would be August, like August 30th to like September or something. Or something
Perfect.
like that. I mean,
Perfect.
So much fun. They also too like I forget. I was talking to someone recently. I actually think it was just a random person in the airport, but she was saying like it's more.
we have to tell you. Oh my god, we also have to tell you about our flight back from
yeah.
Phoenix.
Oh yeah. But I think that it
Oh.
was just like like it's like you could fly to go to like Minnesota and it's like $800, like like, and then you can go fly to Europe and
For $900.
Yeah.
Dude,
Mine
so
was
much.
like $900.
at this point just get on.
Who are you talking to at the airport?
Yeah.
Okay,
What's
well,
the
I
rent?
just
Yeah.
like I have this problem where I make a lot of eye contact and then all of a sudden I'm engaging in convo.
And a lot of friends, like, so basically what happened on our Phoenix flight is it was a crack of ass flight. We left at like 7:15.
No, we got up
Well,
at
when did it take
4:30
off?
a.m., but it took off at 7.
Yeah. So I got 7. I slept the whole way, like 4 hours.
And the
in.
night before we had the Bet Gala, so we were like out all night, and then all of a
Hungover.
sudden wake up at 4:30, get on
Still
the
drunk.
flight.
Getting on the flight, we were like, good vibes. Woo,
It was like
woo.
the sleepy ha-has, but the best way. When you can wake
Oh,
up
yeah.
drunk, you're either hungover or like fun hungover. Like we were the
Fun
fun
hungover.
over.
laughing,
Awesome.
laughing at literally.
That was when I
everything.
that's when I liked to drink.
Yes.
Because I feel like.
Yes.
You're like, this is so funny. Get on the plane. I passed out for like the first 4 hours. All of a sudden, the guy the pilot comes over, things like, over. Oh, there's a little air traffic in JFK. We gotta like do some laps. We'll tell you, like, do some laps in the air. We'll tell you. We'll keep you updated.
No way.
Then, like,
No.
45 minutes later, he's like, actually, you have to do a gas and go stop in Buffalo,
New York.
New York. All of a sudden, we're having to land in Buffalo.
So we get on this flight at 7:30. At
Hey,
this point
just
now it's
wanna
like
let you
4
know.
p.m.
I would be tweaking.
Yeah.
Just
We're like,
wanted to let
gas
you
to
know.
go. Also, and then when like things start to happen with the plane, and then the people next to you start to chat, and they're like, "Whoa, what's happening?"
Yeah, that's when you would
Who
see me
engages with the people next to her?
popping Xanax.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, me and my girl, new friend on the plane, we're talking about how we love salami. She's a fitness influencer, actually, but she's also in the corporate world, and she was flying to New York. She's from Arizona, and they had a meeting there. But she does like the influencing on the side, and then I was telling her about our life, and then next to me, she's listening to In the Slot as we're on there.
You're like,
as
I would be like, can you not listen?
I'm watching Cars, and she's watching In the Slot, and I'm like, I feel like a fraud. And then she's like, oh, so Ray, like, she here too? And I'm like, no, but she knew who you were,
Oh, she knew who I
but
was?
she didn't know.
Meanwhile, I might literally like if anybody
Did she
fucking
wait? I'm so
talks to
confused.
me,
Did she know who you were beforehand?
No.
they just started chatting because the thing
What
came
the
on the
fuck is
speaker,
going on?
and she's like, "Oh," and
So she just randomly put on In the Slot?
Oh, okay, sorry. Let
started
me rewind.
talking.
This
We
seems a
started
little
talking,
too good to
then
be true.
we were talking,
here.
and then wow. I said to her, like,
Okay.
oh, like, we were talking about what I do, what she does, and I was like, oh, yeah, actually, I have a podcast called In the Slot.
Oh.
yeah, we were
Then
here for
she
the
started
Met Gala.
listening. Yeah.
I'm like, all right, that was a that's,
Yeah.
you know,
she was
that's
really
crazy.
nice, really pretty. She had
Okay,
a cool
so
boyfriend.
but then she put it on?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was always
That's so
listening next
funny.
to me.
That's so
It was
funny.
funny.
I don't think
And-
I would have the balls to do that. Like, okay, let me actually put you to the
Honestly,
test.
fuck yeah.
She was one of those people that was just like, she was just so comfortable.
No, I would have done that.
Yeah.
I would have been like, oh, check it out. And I'll put that shit right on.
Yeah. It was
Imagine
electric.
you're like, you see her face, and
And
she's
then
like,
they let us get off into the Buffalo.
She turns it
Yeah.
off.
yeah, she's like, nice,
Yeah. Closes,
cold
right.
shoulder.
Excuse me,
Like,
can I move my seat, please?
but it's just funny that I hear Kelly chatting about it because they're in the same row, and I'm literally like, if someone
so
talks
funny.
to me, I would behead them. Like, I don't want to make friends
I'd be
with
so
you.
high, I wouldn't even know.
Yeah. So funny.
And I'm just like,
Yeah.
Wouldn't even know I'm a real person.
But yeah, we
at
checked
that
out
point.
Buffalo, really boring airport. Got back on that flight.
The guy, one of the men that was working on the flight, everyone had to get back on. He literally was running through the airport to be like, anyone who's on this flight, to make sure everyone got on. Like, they were very thoughtful. I thought they handled it really.
Yeah, for sure.
Well,
Can't believe you
my
guys are doing
opinion on that.
circles for 45
Circles.
minutes. That's insane.
Like, we're just having fun up here in the air.
That's crazy.
And then you start thinking about it. I'm like, I'm in the air and I'm claustrophobic because I don't have flight anxiety. But then when you really start thinking about it, then I think about the air.
I know.
I mean, breathing the same recycled air for this long over and over.
Yeah,
my
dude.
head hurts.
Yeah,
Sam never thought about that.
Stop. I can't even think of it. I'm okay, like, going overseas. It's honestly the domestic flights. It's the craziest thing. Did you see Sass's clip of him talking about flight anxiety?
No, what
No,
did he say?
Oh, well,
share.
it's just funny because it's literally me. I
Share
was
with
like,
the crew.
I was like,
It's like making fun of flight anxiety people and it's you.
no, he's like, I got prescribed Xanax for flying, me. And the way he was, it's actually really funny. And he was like,
Oh, was I
I'm in bed at night thinking like, God, I need to get back up in the air.
Oh,
because he loved the feeling of being, he's like looking forward to flying now.
To being high.
Yeah.
Wait,
That's so fucking me. I'm like, oh, I could do flying. I love flying.
You're like, no, this feels great.
Get me back up there. It's on his Instagram. It was
That's
it was
really
literally right
funny.
there. It was
I
the
have to log in.
oh,
Oh, to watch it? We'll watch it.
That's
it's all
funny.
good.
Wow.
I love flights.
All right, cool. Yeah, it was so
I
funny.
love flights. I love flights, but I don't like that there's Wi-Fi on flights. Like, I'm weird because I like flights because I like that no one can contact me
You
there,
know,
and it's like
I
my
hear
own
you.
time for myself and like no one else.
Totally.
But now there's Wi-Fi, so it's all changed.
It depends what mood I'm in because I get that too. Sometimes I'm like, I want to get in my feels and maybe journal and
And you just get to watch a movie that like maybe you don't
romanticize.
go to click on because like when's the last time I watched Cars? 2013 maybe.
Right.
And all of a sudden I'm here and I'm like, wait, this is a great story.
Yeah, it's
and a great
time to
message.
tap into nostalgia.
Yes. Kelly
Right?
watches every movie on the plane and it goes from like, like watching, crying to like,
Really?
like audibly in the middle seat.
No way.
With, it's like a random man and me and like I'll catch you. Like,
I never
or-
get to witness this because I'm always fucked up.
Yeah,
with
in the
something. Forgot my ID. It's got something going on. Never on the same plane as you guys.
Oh, but we're going to Charlotte together.
I know.
That's a quick flight.
Yeah. What is it? An hour and a half?
I think it's like 2.
2.
Have you ever been to North Carolina?
I feel like I have, but I just never like explored or anything like that. So I'm
Weirdly,
kind of
I got that
excited.
inkling from you.
Say it
I was like,
again?
I don't know if she's ever touched North Carolina.
Not like no, I have in Fayetteville, but I forget why I was there.
I don't know.
Oh, I think it was just a pop through. It wasn't anything like
a
Charlotte.
layover.
Like if I like
I was actually, we were talking about this story the other day at over Mother's Day, and my family one year, I played basketball in high school. We lost in playoffs, and it was like right during President's Week. And my parents were like, all right, like let's try and do like a quick, like let's try and turn this into a quick trip. So we were gonna go skiing up and meet my cousins in New Hampshire, but it was like raining all week. And we're like, okay, let's actually go to my grandparents down in Florida. But the flights were just ridiculous and just didn't seem right. So we were like, let's just drive all the way through. So we're like, they live in the north of Florida. So it was like I think we drove from like 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. with a 1 hour stop in between. My dad was saying how he did it. And like in the moment, like I don't think I thought much, but now I'm like, holy shit, like how did you drive that straight and how did we not, like he was the only
insane.
one who drove. Like, I mean, like, I watched all 4 Hunger Game movies and was like on a whole nother level. But this is what I was gonna say. We stopped in North Carolina and went to Chick-fil-A for the first time. It was our first experience at Chick-fil-A.
I had Chick-fil-A in North Carolina for the first time
It
too.
was epic. Wait, but this is what I want to say. We're sitting there, we're all eating, we're enjoying. All of a sudden, this limousine pulls up, and it's this kid's 12-year-old birthday. And all of a sudden, like 20 chubby kids just pile out of this limousine at Chick-fil-A for his birthday party.
20 chubby
It
kids.
was-
to Chick-fil-A.
And I can't even, like, I would never look, like, they were cute chubby, but definitely, like, a little
You would
chubby.
think the dad's like, to just
No,
salad.
I've never seen so many happy kids in my life. They're literally like at the table, like Chick-fil-A,
like
Chick-fil-A.
banging
It
on
was
the fucking table.
epic,
Like
and
a
it was just
cult.
like I'm like we're in bumblefuck North Carolina. Like these kids are having the time of their lives. Like
That's crazy
yeah,
story.
it's just really
That's
fun.
typical. I feel like
North
down
Carolina,
south
yeah.
vibe.
I have so many family in North Carolina. It's very like
Really?
the same thing. Yeah, I'm going to North Carolina 3 times in the next like month,
The hell?
which is crazy because I have a wedding down there. Then I'm going on a weird
That's so nice.
Outer Banks vacay, And then we're going to Charlotte.
Yeah. And you used to go to Bald Head.
Yeah, I used to go to this little island called Bald Head Island. Shout out.
Why is it called Bald Head?
But yeah.
It's like cute. It's like
What is it? It's like just a place up in North Carolina?
it's like a beach that you have to take a ferry to, but it's not in the Outer Banks. It's separate. And it's probably like I don't even know how
You
much.
stay on the
It's
island
short. It's
or
like
whatever?
7 miles long. You can
Oh.
like walk the whole beach and you stay on the island. It's like kind of bougie, I guess.
Kind of like a Fire Island vibe?
Yeah, but it's in this house. And this is the same thing. My parents
Oh.
would drive.
Nice.
Yeah, guess what the fucking lighthouse's name is? Old Baldy.
No way.
And we used to climb up Old
Wow.
Baldy and be like,
I would literally
such a
make
you
Bald
spot.
Head my like resort place just because that thing's called Old Baldy. Like
Yeah.
that would persuade me enough.
see how like little it is? And it was so cute. We used to just go there with my
That's so
whole big
cute.
family.
I feel like a big like North Carolina OBX universal experience is like buying hermit crabs and having them
I
like
forgot about hermit crabs.
Yeah.
I actually thought about that the other day because I actually saw. Have you ever seen a hermit crab come out of its shell?
Yes, I used to watch my hermit
And
crabs.
oh, you both had
Hermie
hermit
and
crabs?
Yeah.
Caramel.
Okay, caramel.
Hello.
Kermit.
Ew,
Wait, was
like
it his name was
caramel.
Kermit? Oh.
Caramel. And Hermie.
My sister had a hermie
Oh,
crab.
Hermie.
One time we had a bad babysitter. She chased me
With the hermit crab?
It was
Bad
actually-
babysitter.
It traumatized me. I was like,
I thought
4.
he was saying bad baby.
No, baby.
I thought you were saying you like had a bad, like she was a baddie.
She chased me around the house with the hermit
With a-
crab, saying it was gonna bite my penis.
Bad
Alright, that's
How
a
do you
bomb,
kick this woman
dude.
out of the house?
It was
That's a
very
bomb.
traumatic.
That's
Yeah,
trauma.
that's not a bad babysitter. That's
I got
a
away,
sexual
though.
offender.
I was gonna say that's kind of teetering on sexual.
Was she saying it's gonna get your penis? Or like was she
hermit
was?
crab? That's
It never got that far.
Was she like a high schooler?
Thank God.
I don't remember. I don't
it
know.
was
I don't know
enough
where
to
they got it
scar
from.
you, you know? That was a
So
Wow,
Ben
he was-
hates hermit crabs. So when I just brought up
Like
hermit
hermit.
crabs, Ben was like grabbing.
He was
Cupping up.
waiting to bring that up. Whatever was stored in the
Sucks it.
back.
I had a hermit
Yeah.
crab. I just remember my grandma would give us like $20 and I'd go get a hermit crab. Then it would die, and then I would go back to the store the next day.
It's like fucked up. Like it's really not good.
No, it's not.
Have them
Remember,
as a
you
pet.
have to put the water in the sponge, and they would suck it out of the sponge, right? I used to love getting the pebbles, and I had them outside in a little aquarium, and my mom made it like this little glass house thing. Yeah, and they had a good life, I'll tell
I
you.
did.
Well, they're like kind of boring pets. Like I
Yeah.
had baby turtle, and that thing was entertaining as hell.
Yeah.
You ever see
that's-
turtles having
Me?
sex? Yeah.
No.
You never seen that?
No.
Guys.
Do they have a
What is
penis?
that?
So this
How do you get past the shell?
well, the
Whoa!
wait, so last year in Italy, when I was living in Italy, they had pet turtles in the backyard that they would just roam around. And you would hear in the middle of the day,
Moaning turtles.
oh my,
Stop.
and
You
would
heard
look
this multiple
That what it
times.
would look
all
like?
day long. You would
You heard
look
this
behind the leaves, and all you see is just them fucking behind the leaves. I swear.
What?
I have
so
a video
Ben's
of
showing
it.
a video of
I
these
literally
turtles and
wait. I told you.
why is that one closed?
Guys, we're literally watching a
told-
video of turtles.
Is that a
mating.
girl and the boy?
I literally would see this and hear this all day long.
Really?
Wait, I don't like.
I'm
his
concerned
mouth.
that this is on the internet with almost 1 million views.
Yeah,
That's the
probably
other thing.
Jerking off to it.
Sick shit.
She doesn't seem very impressed.
Men, you need to make noise about me.
That's
Quiet.
crazy.
She's done with it all.
Name of the girl.
That's enough Wi-Fi for
We're reading
today.
the comments on this thing, and it's
what
crazy, this video.
A true man knocks before he enters.
Best video on the whole freaking internet.
Ew.
Kevin's scared.
Very romantic. I cried.
Exact representation of my bedroom once a month. Same expression on my face as well as hers.
Yeah, that's crazy.
disgusting.
It really is crazy to think about that. Everyone's
Yeah,
just
that's-
out
it's
there.
kinda
And I'm
sick.
like, so if they're doing it all day, they turtles are they?
But then there was
horny?
like little baby turtles around, but they were getting busy, man.
Wow.
They were getting busy.
You know that one episode of the movie, When I See You Again? No. With Miley Cyrus and Liam Hemsworth. And I always think about
The
this
last
one.
song?
The last song. And they had the baby turtles and the raccoons were trying to eat it. And
Oh,
she has
yeah,
to
and they-
save them. And
The sea turtles are beautiful.
yeah.
So
Yeah, I
beautiful.
had a little baby Leo. His name was Leo Fresh Swag Schrader, and he was the best.
What was his name? Can you
Excuse
say
me?
that again?
Leo. fresh swag straighter.
Crazy.
Pretty legit.
That's
Crazy.
really epic.
And like I grew him up until he got like stinky and big, and I was like,
always wanted
ew.
a turtle.
Ew,
So what'd you do after?
Stinky and big.
I put nail polish on its thing. Stinky.
You big. Wow.
I put
What do you think he thought of you?
Yeah. I'm like,
You're stinky and big.
yeah. I put like hot pink nail polish on his shell, so like if I ever saw a turtle roaming, I'd be like, Leo.
Was it? You ever see Fresh
So
Swag
where did
again?
he
Or
go? Now that
Death
he got
swag.
stinky and big, where did we put him?
I like left him. I
Crazy.
left him out for the creek.
So you abandoned your pet turtle
well, they're not meant to be
because he got
domesticated.
stinky and big.
No, but let me tell you about a pet that I really don't mess with. Honeybees. And I experienced them this week.
But you don't mess
Why?
with them. You were so excited.
Well, I was, but first of all, I think the image of a honeycomb is nauseating and it freaks me out.
She's trypophobia.
Really?
It's like gross, all those holes together. Like I can look at it now.
I love that shit.
Yeah, me
I have sensory. Like I love it. and
Yes,
I
me
just
too.
want
I
to
wanna
like
put my hand
bite
in it.
into it. I
Yeah.
want to bite into that
Like,
right
no,
Fuck
like
yeah.
the actual holes are gonna throw up.
now. Oh,
So we just got honeybees at the farm, and it's really cool. You have to like give them sugar water so they don't fly away, and the queen's in there, and they're
could you
nesting.
eat that?
Definitely not.
You
I mean,
wouldn't-
I could eat the honey, but not the comb.
I feel like I've seen people bite into a honeycomb.
oh yeah, you
Yeah,
could
yeah.
eat that. I think you're just asking me personally.
No,
Yeah, you
I
can
don't
eat
give
that.
a fuck
Yeah,
what
yeah,
you
you-
want to do. I want to know if I can do it.
You remember?
No,
the
you
meme
can.
of-
You can eat honeycombs.
You
They're
remember?
good.
There's a meme of the guy biting in a honeycomb, and he's like, "Honey,
I'm
so
not even-
honey." You don't remember that?
No. That's one of my things. So at night I went through a phase where like I would just listen to people eating honeycombs to go to
no.
sleep.
Be like meme.
That's like, yeah, I've seen that, Kelly.
Yeah.
I knew I saw it. I just wasn't sure if it was like the same.
That guy.
If you had to like do something to it.
No, I think you can just eat it. It's probably so good.
I'm
wanna
sure
try
like
it
maybe
so
the
bad.
ones like straight out of your hive are not cleaned.
Is this him?
Yeah.
Oh, I hate the way he does it. I hate it so much.
Look.
No, I hate it.
So honey. Because he's
Oh, is it like really like
probably thick.
really?
I think it's really sweet.
Love that.
So it's just probably like
need that.
yeah. That's my example.
But yeah, I'm really happy for my parents because it's like a new animal.
That's exciting.
I talked to them about getting animals. I really have a dream one day of buying my parents like a pet donkey or 2 goats and being like, come outside. And it's like, "Rah!"
If
Yeah.
you get a donkey, I'm on the first train
Come on.
to New Jersey.
Just the one that's like, because
Yeah.
they really serve no purpose. Like, why they would want the goats is like, we could have a pen and put 2 goats in a filled pen that has like bushes and stuff that they want to clear out. The goats would just eat all of it. They would clear it all out. So they're like, let's just put 2
also,
goats in
goat
here.
cheese is great.
Let them go to town. Goat
Yeah, I
cheese
guess we
is
could do
great.
some goat cheese action.
I love that. Yeah.
I'm like, and that's our animal segment.
Yeah. Well, I know. I never really had a animal growing up, but my cousin had frogs. I didn't know you weren't supposed to pick them up. And so I picked up the frog and I'm petting it. Next day we come downstairs like, hey, cousins. Kid's crying because his frog's dead. Because who had to touch the frog?
What kind of
Me.
frog was it?
No
Like you
way.
can't touch him?
I mean, you're not supposed to like
I've heard that before.
touch frogs, I guess. Yeah, maybe write it on the box. Yeah, but anyway,
True.
I had to go out, use my allowance, not like whatever my
And get a new
babysitting money I
frog.
saved and get them a new frog.
My sister had African dwarf frogs that were like this big.
She's like, you know
I've
what?
heard, I feel like I've heard
Let's get a
that
little
before.
niche
Right?
frog
Like,
here.
you know,
African dwarf
and they would like
frog.
eat each other. They were so little.
Little violent little things.
They don't make it easy to buy concert tickets these days. You got to sign up for the pre-sale, get in the queue, and by the time you get through, the best seats are gone. Going to a concert should be about the show itself, not waiting in a virtual line. Lucky for me and Kelly, we always use Game Time, the official ticketing partner of Barstool Sports. Game Time makes getting tickets faster and easier. Prices on the app actually go down the closer it gets to showtime. I was looking at tickets for...
I'm looking at tickets for, I got some family stuff coming up, and me and my sisters were looking to get some Billy Joel tickets. He's playing with Sting. He's playing with Stevie
I mean, that would be
Nicks.
legendary.
A lot of options, and there's some under 100 in the 100 range.
Game Time gives you the biggest and best deals. So what are you waiting for? I'm going to buy those tickets with Kelly. Maybe I'll come to her family outing. Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code SLOT, S-L-O-T, for our slots. That's $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account, redeem the code SLOT.
Let's go.
$20 off.
Get
Download the Game
$20 off.
Time
Go
app.
see The Weeknd. Go see Lady Gaga.
What time is it?
Game time.
Wait, I just saw on the sheet right now. Did you guys watch Sinners?
No.
No, but I've seen
Yeah.
that.
So
It's
good. Ugh, Ben, you always fucking like.
I really wanted to like it.
Why didn't you like it?
It didn't commit to either the crime or the vampire stuff enough for me. So like, I'm a big horror fan. It felt very fringe horror. I prefer From
Well,
Dusk
yeah.
Till Dawn, which I think executed it much better.
Fine. But I think in the grand scheme of things, it was a pretty good movie.
Very well directed. Coogler's a genius. Michael B is the boy.
Yeah.
So you can't not like him.
And like Hailee Steinfeld and Michael B. Jordan.
Have
their-
you-
Their energy.
Have you seen the edits of them?
Yeah, dude.
I am obsessed. I'm
Obsessed with them.
And like the comments
to
are
watch the
literally
movie.
insane because it's like, don't let your fiance stop you from finding your husband the way I cheat. It's literally like everyone's supporting
Oh,
it.
crazy. The last scene of Michael B. Jordan, though,
I haven't seen. Is it really intense?
I wish you could pull it up.
Which one? The
Yeah. Yeah. That
was very Tarantino.
That's a fine shit right there.
Well, what do you think about Haley and Michael? Do you think they're just doing it to promote the movie?
I
or
don't know.
like,
I
are
think they
actually
just have
vibing?
really good energy. Like, I think
Yeah.
it's like, how do you not have like energy like that when you
They're
do a
so
movie?
happy.
Yeah, and
So
like
cute.
I like her a lot. She's cool as fuck. She seems.
Me too.
She seems so cool and just like, I don't know.
I don't know.
down
They
to
just have a
earth.
really. They're both of them. They have cool, like, unique vibes. That's how I.
They don't have to be in love. They're just buds.
Yeah. She has.
I don't feel like they're. Sorry.
No, you're fine. You go.
I don't feel like they're like performative. You know, like when
Yeah.
you feel like people are like.
Yeah, no, I feel like
performative.
When I
it's actually like
watched
they're
the
good
edit-
buddies.
Yeah.
When I watched the edit, I didn't feel like I didn't feel like the sexual tension that you were
I
talking
totally
about.
did. Like when he's like looking at her. Well, I mean, in my head, I'm just like, they must both think each other are hot.
I don't know if I felt sexual tension. I think I just felt like they were goofy and like comfortable around each
Yeah,
other, which
that's
can
what
be
I thought.
dangerous.
Yeah,
as well.
which can be a little slippery
I
slope.
don't, exactly.
Yeah,
Slippery
there could be
slope.
doors leading to
No, yeah.
ST.
I think Haley has a cool, like, character because she was in, what did
Pitch
she start
Perfect.
in Pitch Perfect? And then she also came
Oh, I
out with
didn't know
music.
that.
Yeah, she was.
I know
Yes.
she sings.
She was in
yeah.
Pitch Perfect too.
Didn't know that.
And she
Yeah.
And she's gorgeous.
she had that movie,
Gorgeous.
that song that was like, oh, I won't sing it. I
Right.
won't sing it.
Right.
It's about
But
the light.
it's a really good movie.
No, she. I don't know.
I like her bob too.
She really grew on me in this film.
She's also that, that sound on TikTok where it's like, boys don't ask you out. And she's like, yeah, they do, but I just don't
That's
go.
her?
Mm-hmm, that's her.
Knew I liked her.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa,
Also, I love
wait,
that
that
she's
just,
dating
like-
Josh Allen,
Josh Allen.
Yeah, they're
The
engaged.
Bills quarterback.
like top 3 quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah. And there's clips of her also being like, or they're like, who's the best? Or
But I love that. I love the crossover of two different, like when it's like
you
really
show me-
famous people and it's two different worlds.
Two different
Yeah, like,
worlds.
my friends would talk about it, be like, "Who is that?" Oh, it's Josh Allen's
Yeah,
girlfriend.
yeah.
Can you show me what Josh Allen looks like? Sorry.
He's cute.
I just want to
he's
see
hot,
the vibes.
actually.
I
I'm
want to
not
see the
gonna call him
vibes.
cute.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
cute.
cute. Very cute.
He's hot. Who else was doing that? Oh, it was like Aaron Rodgers and Shailene Woodley.
Woodley.
What's her name? Woodley. They were
yeah.
together. And
Really?
Loved that, but now they're not.
we also, all the
She's
comments
so
are like,
gorgeous.
Josh Allen about to get MVP, seeing his woman, like, or like, Josh Allen's the strongest man I know because it's like his
Yeah.
fiance's hanging out with Michael B.
Do you guys think you could date someone who was an actor and had to
No.
canoodle on
Yes.
screen?
No.
I don't know how they do it. I feel like it would be.
Nope.
It depends on, like, if I was a vet, maybe by then I'd be like, all right, just another day. But in the beginning, like, I feel like that's our breakout role, and it's Michael B. Jordan.
I don't know if this is like weird about me, but like I think that like I don't know, I'd probably find it hot, and then I would probably like think
Yes,
if other
I
people
get
thought
it.
it was hot, like that would just make me think it's hotter, and
Yeah, and then
He's
you I
got
guess
that freak in her.
yeah.
He's got that freak
Yeah.
in her, girl.
she's like, I think it's
No,
fucking
it's because
sexy.
it's like I can think like that too.
Yeah.
But then if I really actually think about it, I don't know if I could like watch my other.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
Significant other
think I'm gonna
fucking
be not gonna say never, never say never.
Never say
but-
never.
Yeah,
Hey.
we might be in movies one day. Wait, also,
We might be A-list celebrities one day.
I was more thinking I was gonna be like dating a movie.
oh, true. Yeah,
Is that
maybe.
crazy too? Probably.
No,
Wait, what?
no, I think that's valid. She was like, I was thinking she would
Like,
could
I was
be
thinking-
dating someone in a movie, making. out
Oh,
with someone.
gotcha.
I also think what would get me is the behind the scenes, like, yes, the on script makeouts are hot and sexy, but they're also like doing the interviews together. The flirty interviews, the
It's too
camaraderie, the
much.
personality.
Wasn't that a thing with Glenn Powell?
Yes,
And
and
Sydney
Sydney.
Oh yeah.
Because they had so much off. They do all the movie press. They go on podcasts. They do things like then you're just goofing around with a new person.
Yeah, but I feel like it's just like a guy. Like I feel like it's just like a guy friend. I feel like everyone else in the world perceives it one way, but like for them, like they're probably literally doing it on purpose as a stunt, or
Yeah.
Right.
like it's not that deep, I guess.
Yeah, and I think
hair
that she
looks
loves
so
her mans because there's a difference between Michael B and fucking QB.
Yeah.
But then the other thing is Kylie and Timmy at the Knicks game. Did you see the pictures?
I
of
did
them?
see pictures of them, yes.
I thought they looked beautiful.
Yeah, they
I
look
love them.
beautiful, but like
Don't
one of my
care.
friends said this, and I can't get out of my head. She's like, it's not that like I don't love them or don't support them, but it looks like it's like a really hot babysitter and like her like kid that she's babysitting that's chasing him around with a hermit crab. So let me buy your food.
That's really crazy.
We brushed over that, but we
It
lost
was a
it in
really
our memory.
traumatic time for you.
Yeah.
I thought it was cute, like Kendall and Kylie on either side of him, and they're watching, and then I like the vibes.
Yeah,
She looks
100%. I think they're awesome together.
Yeah.
Also,
love
I
it.
like that we get to I like that we get to see both of more of them when they're together.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm selfish.
I
like that.
agree.
love it.
I watched the second half of the game with Lexi and her roommates, and when Timmy and Kylie pull up, you get
Yeah.
Oh, you okay?
Went down the wrong pipe. Woo! Sorry. Keep going.
when they popped up on the screen, all the females in the bar started screaming.
Yeah.
Oh
And then
my
they
god.
asked me if I liked them, and I said no because I don't know if I like them. And I was
Valid.
in like the lines.
They're like,
I was
"You
getting
suck."
attacked on three fronts. Like, well, you didn't see this. You didn't see that.
Trying to convince you otherwise.
That's so funny.
Ben's trying to figure out
fucking
his
awesome.
feelings, and they're like, no.
Right.
It's got to be on a map.
Kylie and Timmy.
OB was watching it, and he was, sorry.
No, go.
He was watching it, and he was like ahead of it, I guess, on cable. And when Timmy and Kylie popped up, I guess he texted in his boys chat, like, okay, Timmy. And they're like, they weren't at the party, and all of a sudden, like, was Timmy like on the court scoring? Like, they didn't know. They thought it was like, they were
OB's
confused.
just with the shits.
Yeah.
Good for him.
He loved it.
Respect.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah, well, that's like something I was watching. I was stalking Theo Von, and I was like looking back at his clips with Timothee Chalamet. And I didn't watch that whole pod, but like I love how passionate Timothee Chalamet is. I love it. Like I love
He's
when
so
people are so
humble.
passionate about things, and
Yeah.
he's just so passionate about what he does and like wanting to like to be the best and like not live like this life nonchalantly. And I just
Yeah,
think
like
that's-
he hates being called a celebrity.
Yeah.
Like, I love
He
that.
screams like secure and is who
yes,
he is. In every way.
Yeah.
I bet he's hilarious.
Love
too.
Timmy.
And he literally went, he's like, the old clips of him performing Nicki Minaj on stage. I'm just like, I'm obsessed.
Yeah.
I know.
Also, the Knicks fans are also hilarious, and I look forward to every single time when I'm watching the game, them showing like the one, I don't know where it is, but like the wherever that fence is, and it's like all the Knicks fans lined up, and it looks like it's like the ball's gonna drop on New Year's Eve, and they're always and there's always like a kid in the front, and it's just like the best thing
Really?
in the world. The energy just seems like off the charts.
That's also,
I gotta tune in.
we gotta, I feel bad for Jason Tatum. That was sad. I think that that definitely
He tore his
ended
Achilles in the
in the game.
game.
Yeah, like he was the best player on the Celtics.
That sucks.
And all of a
One of the
sudden-
best players, like probably in the NBA. And just that thing curled up. Every time, what do you think of? Oh, Hercules, the movie.
I mean, well, every time I think of your dad tearing his
Yeah, my
Achilles.
dad tore his Achilles. And of course, we're watching it. And I was like, you know, you could have your tough guy moment to my dad. But he was like, when I tore my Achilles, I drove home 20 minutes after. And Tatum can't even walk off the court. I'm like, probably because he's in the NBA and his Achilles is worth
career.
millions of dollars.
Right,
You
right.
don't give a shit about yours and your country club paddle. But he recovered. But that was really long. And his ankle's still really fat to this day.
Really?
Yeah, he did not recover the same way Rodgers is. He doesn't know what the difference is.
Damn.
And he's pissed about it.
Damn.
But also talking about New York City and the Knicks. I moved in this weekend.
Officially moved in.
You were apartment?
Yes, I moved into New York City down in the financial district.
You're in Fi-Dye?
Yes, with my twin and
way.
one of my hometown friends. Of course, we move in. It's on Mother's Day, so I'm just a selfish little motherfucker who has to make Mother's Day about me. And we move in, didn't order a mattress, didn't think of it.
I was like, congratulations, have a great first night. She's like, I actually don't have a bed. I really
yeah, I drove back to Long Island with my...
Wait, that's so awesome.
so
I'm
I
so
just,
happy
like,
for
dumped-
you.
I'm
It
so
worked out
excited.
great. because
want to see pictures after.
Yeah, it's like a really nice big room.
Fuck yeah.
I'm really pumped.
Literally the only place if I move here like full time and like really lock in is Fidei.
Yeah, I love it. I love
it
the
over
whole
there.
area down there. Seaport. I mean,
Yes.
there's just so much to
Clean.
explore. Yes, and you get
Very
so much,
safe.
Yeah.
so many different vibes within it.
I agree.
And you have the World Trade Center. Like, just really,
I love
It's fun
Battery
to walk-
Park. So nice.
and
So
it's right
nice.
near like the West Side Highway.
Yeah.
Just get over there. Get
Oh,
a
I'm so
little
happy for you.
spritz
It's gonna
and
be
look
so
out on the
fun.
water.
That's where the Old Mates pub is, the Australian pub.
Mm-hmm.
The Dead Rabbit, some great bars down there. I'm apartment hunting too, and it's literally
Are you?
the
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
biggest process ever. But we're
God.
still trucking.
Are you on Street Easy like every day?
Yeah,
or-
and I have these brokers, and it's been stressful, but they've been great. Shout out.
You'll find something.
Yeah,
It's fun though. Like every time you keep showing me apartments, I'm just like a romantic, cringy ass person. But every time she shows me, I'm like, I feel so adult, and I'm like, I don't know if this one really has the layout you're looking for.
Hey, you have to have that vibe. I love that.
and like I'm also looking for one bedrooms that I can flex into two for the roommate I'm living with, and I'm also thinking like in the future, like okay, like if she moves out and I can afford a one bedroom, then like I wouldn't mind having one bedroom. So I'm
Yeah.
like looking at
This
a bunch
girl's
of
all
different
about
options.
the long plan.
I'm like, gotta play the
Yeah.
longevity in it. Also, moving in, you have to be selfish. You have to be like, no, I don't like that. I'm not gonna settle.
yeah.
You need that natural
you
lighting.
absolutely
It's fun to have those
do.
like opinions. Like you get to have like such
Yeah.
outright opinions.
Yeah,
I mean-
no, you guys are literally like perfect right now and living in the city and like that's like such
I'm
a
so
vibe for
excited.
you guys.
I mean, I think it like definitely. It was weird because like my whole family's like, "Are you so excited? You're so excited." And I'm like, "I'm so excited," but I'm also like very nervous. Like, not that I don't do well with change, but I think change is just hard for every single person in the world. And I'm definitely like I assimilate slowly. Like, I don't know if that was the right word, but it takes me like a little bit to get into a groove in a new place. And I also know like I'm going to be on a different schedule than both of my roommates. Like they work 9 to 5s and they do work at home some days, but they do work and like just the new balance. I'm also like one person's gonna be like drinking, like yeah, or like want to go shopping, yeah. So it's been like finding some balance and like not spending money
Yeah.
and
It takes a
budgeting
little
and not
bit,
putting
but
in rent and
That's the beauty of it. You're just like, all right, I'm figuring out.
time to grow.
And I was telling Kelly, it's like I think it's gonna be good. As much as you don't realize that living with, like, yes, living with your mom and dad, you get free meals, but sometimes they stress you the hell out.
Yeah. No, you have to like act like a broke person.
Yeah.
If you want to whatever your long-term goals are. I don't
Also
know.
too, to be on top of the world, but also that's my long-term plans. But also, I just like there's so many little things that I know my parents do that I'm realizing that I'm gonna have to like do for myself. And it's as simple as like salt and pepper. Oh, like I need cumin for something. Like I'm not gonna naturally just have cumin. Like they have that like like the backup, the extra.
They have every
toilet
knife.
paper. Yes, every knife. Like like I want like yesterday I was like chopping up cucumbers and I was using their like slicer and it was just awesome. But I'm like I'm not gonna have.
Now you're like,
that.
I have to go get
realize
the
I have to
slicer.
go get it, yeah, or like
mean,
I was
you
making
could use a
mashed
knife.
potatoes, yeah. No, there's so I'm just saying that there's so many like little things I think that
first
like you
world
have
problem.
in the house. Yeah,
Gotta
Now I
get
gotta
the
go
gotta
get
get the
this
freaking
damn slicer.
best on the market slicer.
Yeah.
It's such a bargain because I have to leave my bed and I'm leaving a bunch of stuff and like then I'm like, should I get another IKEA bed? I mean, this is all first world problems, but you're like, do I
Yeah.
invest in like a nice little TV stand or
I think
because you've been decorating.
yeah, but I feel like I'm on a different path where it's like I don't think I'm gonna rent. Like I'm trying to save up for a house. So I think investing in furniture that you feel like you will use in the long run is good. But
Yeah.
if you are just like in your apartment, you don't know how long you're gonna last or whatever, and you kind of like I don't know. I think you could just get shit that you can maybe
I agree.
throw
That,
away or
like that you
something.
can see fitting
Yeah,
in
IKEA.
multiple.
But IKEA can be expensive.
sometimes.
Wayfair's got
Shit
deals.
Quality.
Yeah.
The tough thing about couches too is a lot of the couches that will fit in New York City apartments in a home would be like a stool.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, my couch right now. Well, that's why I got a couch. That was like my first big girl purchase.
That was a
It
nice-
like
that's a nice couch.
But like you can add more sections to it. So like I got
Correct.
like I got like
Yes.
an end and an end, and I was
Yeah.
like, and they don't go together. Like you sit on one end, it's like, but there's like
Lean
you
it
can
up.
put like 4 middle
She
pieces.
got
Yes.
a white couch. Me and my roommates, I was thinking we were talking about couches, and we're like, yeah, we are not white couch girls. We are not like I cannot have a white couch. Like I know my furniture has to be a little on the
Off color.
affordable
Yeah, like
side
gr-
because I'm
or
also
like blue.
reckless. Yeah.
I need to get mine washed. I guess I have to like get it dry
Well,
clean.
you need to it's good if you could take off the cushions. Like you should
can,
look,
I can,
oh,
but I can't just throw it in the dryer because then it's gonna like shrink and then you
We'll
bring
just
them
let
to
it
the dry
dry.
cleaner.
air
could you let
dry.
it- Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really have
Get
the
a
space
rack.
to do that. That would take up the whole kitchen. That could
Hang it, clip it outside the
True.
window and just let it hang.
I'm like, woo.
True.
Yeah,
You don't have a clothesline going across?
no.
well, what the hell are you doing?
I should.
Take me
I should
back.
stick with the dry cleaner. They'll
Let's
do
have
it.
clotheslines.
Yeah,
I think
rinse.
that's the cutest thing
Rinse,
ever.
baby.
Like in Italy, when they have all their clotheslines hanging up everywhere.
It's just like I love
You
it.
can just
so
see
much.
like little nonni and nonna putting them up.
I
and
wanna
they're
go.
hanging their
I'll do a
sheets.
trip.
for a week.
Let's do it together.
Well,
You want to come to France, France?
I'm going back in August. I'm going back to Europe in August for like 2 weeks.
You're gonna learn
I
some
was
of the
telling-
languages.
Oh yeah, oui, oui.
Oui, oui.
Oui, oui,
C'est la
baguette.
vie.
Oh my God, Lord.
Je m'appelle.
Parlez-tu français?
Yeah.
Yes,
Oui,
there
tu ne
we
parles
go.
français.
Love.
Do you want to talk about the 5 things that make your skin crawl? Did you come up with
yeah.
those? Because I
Wait.
didn't come up with any.
I could probably name plenty.
Should I just go through? I wrote 20 out because I was just really brainstorming hard.
20 skin crawlers.
All of a sudden, I'm like sitting down. I'm like writing it out as if this is like a homework assignment. Yeah. So I'll start just with like my least favorite ones. When I'm opening my yogurt and my finger touches the yogurt juices on top.
Valid.
Hate that.
I hate that. Like, I think these are all things that make me stop and want to like take a deep breath. Like, I'm gonna
Take a breather.
When I washed my comforter and it's still a little damp, but I've already put it in the dryer twice and now I'm like lying in it at night and it's like
Valid.
giving me the chills, but there's no other options. And if I don't sleep with the comforter on, then the monsters are obviously going to attack me. So
Okay.
2 for 2. Those are great.
Okay. When you're using a public bathroom and the lock doesn't work, so you have to like put your foot up on the edge and like it's really chaotic and like overstimulating in the bathroom. So you have to like, like hold your foot up and you're like trying to like wipe
These
and
are
also
really good.
squat.
Wait,
and
Just
I
wanna
usually
say these are really
put my
good.
hand.
oh, you use
Ew.
your hand?
That's even gross.
Like to touch the door.
That's gross.
You touch the door normally to touch the knob.
What type B? You're type B.
You're type B.
But I'm also
type
type
A.
A
I
in
think I'm type C.
personal ways. Like
You think?
everything's in order. I never lose things.
Okay.
I'm very neat.
Okay.
But like I don't care about a lot of things. I guess that's how I.
I think I'm really type Z. Like I'll acknowledge that these things make me uncomfortable, but like I won't do anything
To change
prevent
it.
about it. Yeah.
Right.
Like I'll just be like,
But these are so good.
Yeah, these are really well. She clearly thought them. She
Yeah.
thought them through. Like
Good
homework.
for you. Okay.
okay.
I'm resonating.
When you take a bite out of like a certain food, like an apple, and you expect a texture of that apple because you've eaten apple so many times, and it's like weirdly really
Mooey.
mushy or like hard, and you don't expect it. So you're like, or like even when that happens with chicken. It's my least favorite one, but I couldn't even write that. Okay, this is the one that my mom wanted me to say, but she wanted me to say it
Oh,
just
of
like
course.
this.
You and your
Yeah.
mom were like, all right.
Get this list.
She literally says that. She's like looking at me. She's like, first of all, she's just, I'm telling her like, okay, it's things that make your skin crawl. She's just telling me like, oh, when people are mean to the waiter. I'm like, these are just things that are people being rude and that like bothers you. She's
true,
like,
though.
hair in your food ruins your life.
She said that.
ruins your
Guys,
life.
no.
Straight
I
up.
actually like that makes me want to like
Yeah.
die.
One time my roommate, I had one random roommate like ever in my college experience because I always lived with teammates. This one roommate, she did such a kind thing and made us cookies. My roommate went to go take one.
Wait, yes. Didn't I have
split
one?
it. No, I don't
on,
know.
dude.
Maybe you might have. Should we split it open like this and like
on.
multiple hairs, like
so
like an accordion?
But it wasn't even just in one. We were like
was like
checking
a-
each cookie and they all had hair.
And, like
I
actually,
wanna gag.
that made me. I was typing. I was like, ugh!
I want to.
It was really
no
bad.
hair in the food. That'll send me.
Ugh, I hate
That'll
this.
spiral.
I'm gonna like, this is really any seat, but specifically when I was in high school and I'd be sitting in the back of the class during like June classes, and I'm sitting in those chairs and my thighs are sweating and they stick to the seat, and I have to stand up and it's like it feels like it's the loudest sound ever, and it's like and like ripping my skin off the chair, and then I have to like push the chair in or like subtly wipe because there's sweat stains on the
Those
chair.
chairs were never comfortable.
I'm like, Ray, did that not happen to you?
No, it would. It would.
when you would get
Not
your
as
sweaty
much.
thighs.
No, I would stick to the chair for sure. It was very uncomfortable. But like I don't think I left sweat.
Yeah. Oh, I
Maybe,
did.
I don't
Or the
know.
worst too is when you like, or when you're getting out of like a hot car and like the leather seats.
Yeah,
and you're like,
leather.
No, that part
hurts.
makes
Yeah.
my skin crawl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or what I hate too is in high school I would wear leggings and sit on those chairs, and then like your butt would get randomly super itchy, like whatever friction that was on the chairs in high
Where?
school. Like the high school chairs, it was like that marble seat.
Yeah. That
butt
like
would get
marble
itchy?
tiley.
I
Yeah,
would
then maybe
if
just
you
say
wore
white.
leggings
Yes,
is what I
marble.
wore, which is crazy. That
The
I would wear-
friction. It was friction.
Yeah, whatever was. I would literally.
Friction.
She's like friction.
I don't know.
I would wear leggings like a crop top, and then your butt would get so itchy.
Yes.
Like,
Oh, like
yes.
the cheek.
And then
Yes.
I think meant like the
Not-
inside.
Oh,
I'm
it
like,
wasn't
I
like
just
a-
don't know if you wiped correctly.
oh
You
my
know?
cheek.
I was like, what?
Wait, you could wear crop tops in school?
Why did
Like a little
Maddie's butt?
sliver.
Why are you typing
could
in
not.
names?
Maddie. Sweat and friction
He's
equals itch
asking-
city.
If Maddie was
Malaria.
hot,
Maddie's ass
Ben-
plus
okay,
friction
great. Now
equals.
Ben's looking up why I had that itch, and it says malaria,
Bacteria.
bacteria, and moisture equals itch
dude.
factory.
No, but that would be back to
Ew.
those marble seats.
Moisture
always
zone?
cause problems.
come on now.
Dirty chairs, dirty air.
We're just reading
Moisture
ChatGPT,
zone.
and it says psychosomatic
Sweaty butts have been there
itch.
before. Yeah, they have.
Oh,
Can
that
I
is
read?
just.
Can we go? Can I read the next few you have?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Can Ray read some?
I was kind of reading. I was
Or
picking them
and choosing.
sporadically.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Let's see what else I got here.
Maybe next week you and Ray can bring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let
Your own.
Kelly rip hers and then we'll do ours.
When you're walking down like a hallway path, like this happens to me in this hallway, I feel like a lot.
Oh,
Right
I
outside.
think I
I'm
know
talking
what
right
it
outside the
is.
office, and like you're walking, and then like they step left, and then you also step left, so you're like still facing each other, and then you both go right, and then you both go left again. And like this might be, I don't know if this part's universal, but I'm always like laughing, and then like when the other person's really serious and they're like just get out of my way.
Hate that.
I'm like, get the fuck out of my way.
It's not that
Yeah, they're like,
deep.
I'm not dancing. Mom.
Because all of a sudden I'll be like start messing with them.
Yeah.
I'm not looking to dance
I'm
with
not
you
looking
right
to
now.
dance. I'm trying to get to my meeting, and I'm like, Yeah, hate that.
Wait, another thing that involves hallways like that, it's like
Yeah.
when you see someone walking down the hallway and like you're too far to be like, hey. So then you like look back
Ew,
down
I
at your
hate that
phone.
so
But then
much.
you know who's coming. So then you like make up and you're like,
I hate that
And
feeling.
it's like you have to redo it when you get
yes.
closer.
hey, what's
Just-
up? Hey, how are you?
Just keep your head down, dude.
Yeah. Or I'm always like, I'm the classic, like, I will do the long hang. I'd be like, hey, and then we'll get closer. I'd be like, eh. It's like the
No,
nod.
yeah. It's like you have to redo it. It's like you didn't just say it. It's fucking horrible.
Like, I have to think of something else to say. And like, the
It's
10 seconds
honestly-
we walked closer.
Probably a very heightened anxiety moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
For some reason. I don't get anxious, but that makes me so
Very
uncomfortable.
anxious.
Especially if it's someone that like maybe you think is cute or like maybe you had a little like hey before, like you know what I mean, or in high school, like that's when it got
Oh my
really.
God,
If
remember
you
that?
put
like
your
your
own
crush in the
expectations.
hallway.
Yeah, and you're like, hey, or I would always look at my phone and be like, sorry, I missed you. Like I didn't, because I would get nervous.
Oh, ew.
See, that's the worst thing about
Did I
me.
just, you literally said ew and you get nervous? Thanks.
No, I missed you.
Ew. No, I would say like I missed you. Like I missed you because I did not like I miss you.
So you were,
we missed
like
each
you were
other.
texting your crush as you were walking past him.
Fucking piece of
Wait,
shit.
you were walking
Holy
past
shit.
him and you texted him, I missed you, as you were walking past him, or
Not
like after?
as I was walking past.
Like after
Like
the fact?
after, like if I didn't look up and I
Missed
was
ya.
looking at my phone, like because he'd be like, "Why didn't you look up?" or whatever, and I'd be like, "Sorry,
Wait,
man."
that
Just-
is too
wait,
busy.
guys, that just unlocked it. It's been a while for me since I've been out of high school. So I feel like
old
that
head.
just like old head.
Literally,
dude.
but
I've never been referred to old head. I'm gonna
beat
cry.
her up.
No,
Beat
but that
her
really
up.
just
Rage bait.
wow, that's crazy. Am I an old
Wait,
head?
what's
No,
the-
I was just fucking with you.
Wait, I'm see. I walk past and I can't
I'm-
look down. Like I can't look at my phone. Like I'm so curious. I have to look up and stare at everyone. So I put myself in bad situations because I have to say hi to my
feel
crush.
like-
And my crush is like, you were staring at me for 20 feet down this entire walk.
I feel like
so actually,
Kelly,
the complete opposite.
her head just doesn't move. from time to time.
Yeah.
Like her
She's
eyes
like-
just stay on
So
you.
they,
Like they look up, but Kelly just like
Locked in.
I literally think I'm like a toddler.
I
I'm like,
love that.
Wait, what was the memory that it unlocked? You like that just unlocked, or was it just
Because
in general?
I feel like I've had a scenario where I was walking down the hallway and then like you would text after and be like, Oh, missed ya.
Yeah.
I feel like I've
That's
done
exactly what he just said. Then you said, ew. So.
No, I thought you meant you would say that. Hey, I missed you.
Hey, I missed you so much.
So much. Mwah.
No, I was literally I had a crush in high school, and he would always be late to school, and I would always be late, and I would literally be like, Mom, do not let me out of the car, like, or I'd FaceTime him, and then like not be able to say hi in person. Like I was just always a little awkward.
Yeah.
I was like that too. No, I really was.
100%.
It's so funny how different your awkwardness is from like a guy's or mine. Like I would a number of times just like see someone in class, bang on the door and run away.
Oh, what?
Just, like, bang on the classroom door.
No, Ben was mischievous.
That's, like,
in
on the
Arizona, he
spectrum.
told us so. First of all, class president, 6th grade to 12th
Yeah.
grade. And
Really?
he told us many stories about his, he saved senior assassin. He was a very mischievous, and Kelly was too.
Interesting.
Prankster, these two.
Interesting.
Actually, not in high school, though, more in middle school.
Yeah, because I got in trouble too many times. So
Wow.
then I had to be,
Yeah,
Good
I
for
had no
you.
balls. My balls were raisins.
yeah. Hell yeah.
That's so funny.
Well, if you're in high school listening, stay in school, please.
I loved high school.
I don't
really
like
did.
how
I had a good high school.
accurate
I was lucky. I had a
this
good high school
is.
experience.
Oh, what? This is for you?
Wait, I'm actually like kind of freaked out right now.
Ben-
If Ray, because I literally do these things. Can I read this
Wait,
list?
so explain what you're reading.
I'm reading if I'm considered an old head.
Oh.
So
So this
this
is the
is-
difference according to ChatGPT.
Refers to TikTok as the TikTok. I've literally have like done that. Or I've said the YouTube.
0.1 old head.
Still says YOLO unironically. Yes, I do. Complains that music just isn't the same anymore. I feel like I've literally said this to you
Yeah,
guys.
wait, what?
Asks what Riz means.
Did you?
Because you will be like,
Refuses AirPods because they missed the wire. I won't buy AirPods.
My God.
I literally won't buy them. Prefers
Old
real
head.
Prefers real conversations over text, but sends voice notes that are 3 minutes long.
whoa.
Okay. Gets mad when you scroll on your phone while they're talking. I literally get really pissed off when that happens. Still says cool beans.
Thinks wearing Crocs is rebellious.
Rebellious. I don't know about that one.
Okay, so
Haven't busted
Ray,
out the Crocs
7 out of those. She hit the nail on the head.
Wait, but then
Because
what
you're an
does
old
it say?
head.
But if Ray can name every Drake lyric from memory, she's not an
Oh,
old head?
Then fuck yeah.
Yeah, uses the word delulu.
I don't use the word Delulu.
Ray ever said
Wordle.
Plays Wordle.
Delulu?
Don't play Wordle. Memes on the group chat at 2 a.m. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's
Keeps
so
up
me.
with both NFL and niche indie podcasts.
Fuck no.
That's
Post
right.
a story but doesn't reply to yours. Me. Then no, Ray is still certified with the
the
U.
U's.
Hey, you
I actually don't
certified.
think I would
Youth
want to
head.
be certified.
You
with
did check more old head boxes.
Yeah,
than you-
7.
Good. You know what? Fuck yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna
Stamp that.
Yeah, I'm good.
Hell yeah.
I'm proud to be
That's
an old.
crazy.
Proud to be an
I
old.
think I'm a
head.
radio head.
Want to give me more context? I can give you a definitive ruling on Ray's old head status.
Wait, can we ask her? Can
Yeah.
you give me that?
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Wait, is this podcasting now? Just
She got
fucking
7 in the
asking
top one. She got
ChatGPT
7 on the
shit?
top one and 2 in the bottom.
You know who's gonna have a fucking aneurysm?
Oh yeah. Wait.
Give us
The baby AI guys of us.
so hysterical.
funny.
I
That
was
actually
cracking
cracks
up.
me up.
Me too.
I
Let's
love
see.
that when you were younger too. That's another thing in high school when they like put you and your crush together on an Instagram and they'd show your kid.
Yes.
Yeah.
People
Or
still
like
do that on TikTok.
7 old head traits, only 2 youth certified traits. That puts Ray at a solid 77 old head alignment.
Meaning she's not dabbling in old head behavior. She lives there. No, that's
The
hilarious.
official ruling: Ray is an old head.
Woo! I'm an old head. Honestly,
77%, baby. That's
Wow,
C+.
what a character arc. You should edit that together. Like
I'm an
you're
old
like,
head.
I've never been called
It's
an
all
old
right.
head. Now you're like,
she's wise. She's nostalgic. She's probably keeps recipes just in case. Wait, what? Receipts. My bad. I can't read.
recipes.
So, just in case, Ray is that friend who listens to full albums, lectures you about screen time, and says you'll understand when you're older. Me. Okay.
Even if she's only 2 years older.
True. Wait, that's
Case closed.
That's so true.
Case closed. Emojis.
I guess I feel like within
Grandma mode.
Grandma
you know
scroll.
what? I don't
brain.
care, guys. I kind of love it.
I love old
jealous.
I
souls.
feel like I've always been like that. I've always been an old soul.
Also, like every year I hear as you get older, it just gets better and better, and you know yourself more, and it's like you figure
I tell you
things
that
out
all the time,
I
guys.
know. And that's why we love having you here
I'm
always.
here to ground everybody. Even though
Yeah.
I'm losing my fucking mind every day.
Guiding.
Crashing
I love
out,
asking
literally.
for advice. And I love how you explain. I'm like, no, everything
Now
I
we're
love.
glazing
I
me.
no, but I love
Now
how
we're
you.
really
I think
get-
you're really good at expressing
My emotions?
your emotions and
Really?
thoughts. Yeah,
Thank you.
That's where I feel like I take away a lot.
I think that you take your time when you say things, which I envy a lot because sometimes I don't think before I speak.
I feel like we're at your like birthday party. It's like, all right, go around and
confessing
say
your
one
love
thing.
to
you
Yeah,
want
right.
to write.
And you're perfect.
Sorry. I think those birthday parties were crazy, by the way. I think that if you were, if your parents made everyone sit down and you had to go around and say one thing you like about the birthday girl. Sorry if that was either of you.
I think that's an original
I literally
experience.
never went to a party
I don't
like
know what
that.
that was
birthday
like
parties you were
multiple
going to.
experiences.
That's
Never
that,
had to do
That's
that.
I
That's
guess
some cult
her
shit.
side of Long Island.
Yeah, thought it was weird, but I was like, I'm uncomfortable, I'm nervous.
No, never
did
experienced
that.
that. No.
Okay,
But
good.
But that is a little. Everyone say one thing about my daughter.
no thanks.
Do you think about moms that like low key are jealous of their sons or like want to date their sons or like daughters? You know, like those
Yeah.
kind of moms.
That's weird.
I think therapy.
I think they're old
weird.
heads.
So
They're
you think I would be
millennials.
like that with my son? I
What
would
kind
not.
of behavior?
I would
Give
not.
give an
I
action.
will
of that.
beat my son to
trying
a
to think.
pulp.
Like a mom that like wants to like basically go to prom with her son. You know?
Oh, like just
or,
like
What?
extra obsessed.
Ooh, where the hell do you hear
I
mom
saw-
trying to go to prom with
Wait,
her son?
you know what we need to talk about? Did you guys see the clip of okay, so it's a New Jersey firefighter and he's been married to his now wife for I guess like 20 years or something, and it was his 40th birthday. He has a 40th birthday party and he's making a speech, he's smooching the crowd, he's making everyone laugh, and he decides to bring his wife up and he's like, wife, can you come here? Like, love you. And then literally asks for the ring. And, like, everyone expects him to like renew the ring, and then he gives her one final kiss and he's like, fuck you, bitch. You've been cheating on me. He literally is like, I know everything that you did. You ruined our family, like exposes. And then at the end, he's literally like, and if you're on her side after this, get the fuck out. This is my birthday party. The DJ starts playing like
Wait, I
a
need to
happy song. You need to watch this. It's crazy. Yeah, this
Is
is
it hilarious? It sounds hilarious.
We're watching for those listening.
He's calling her up.
Schmoozing.
So I get like queasy in my stomach with this type of video.
Crazy.
How do you do that shit?
Like cheating for like a long
And like
time.
you just like you just like nonchalant.
I also think it's like
The comments are like,
embarrassing for
She's a
both
bad
of you.
bitch too. She's a bad bitch.
She has like, she's wearing like see-through pants.
What a thought.
Fireman. I just see his skinny little pale dick.
Can you imagine witnessing this?
People are
wait,
like,
wait, I gotta hear it.
Wait, try to find the after dance party. Try to find the after dance party.
That is unreal.
Holy
Isn't that
shit.
Yeah.
I'm the worst because in that scenario, if that was happening, I would be dying laughing.
No, because
I'd be
everyone
dying
thinks it's like fake. Like everyone's like, is this real? Is this a prank?
That is so
way-
real. Dude,
wait.
you could hear it in his voice. You fucking bitch.
The way they're laughing at first, they're like, "Wait, is this real?
Yeah.
Wait, is this real?
Yeah. As soon as he goes, I fucking hate you.
You filthy
yeah.
cunt."
Look, this is the after.
Oh,
And then he's like, cute.
It's a different angle.
there was multiple. Everybody pulls out
Everyone's
their
literally
phones.
like, yeah, which is also crazy.
So crazy.
Them also being like, are you sure?
Are you sure? What the fuck?
play that. And then listen to what he plays. It's like,
Oh, did he just get his shit rocked? Is he getting punched?
It just turned into a divorce
party.
No way, dude.
Everyone's breaking it down.
Everybody's bouncing around.
It's literally like, if you cheated on me, like it was playing like the classics. And isn't that crazy? Like, I don't think that was obviously maybe the right way to handle it. However, great for the internet.
Yeah.
You know, listen, if you're going to play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Okay?
Ooh, damn, bars,
You've
right?
never heard that?
Mic drop.
No.
That's because you.
Old head shit?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
That's some shit would happen in Massive
I thought about that the other day. Mullet lady.
Oh, that's so good.
Stole the edible arrangement.
Yeah, that's an unreal video.
Oh my
there.
God. That was a really good video.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm surprised you guys haven't seen it. I did a deep
That was
dive.
awesome.
And people are making videos like, I need to know what happened. Like, it's just like crazy.
I mean,
the lore.
what do you mean? That's it.
Like
She cheated on
after.
him.
And then I guess.
Yeah,
the
I would
party.
definitely not, like, if one of you were, like, if you wanted to expose your husband that way, I would say, no, I don't
Listen.
think let's do it like that.
No, I would.
But if someone did it there, I would be like, all right.
That's fucked up. No,
we're
but the
doing
way
it.
he
he's
kept it-
fucked up. I mean, he didn't have to like talk to her like that, but no, I mean, I don't really condone.
Or imagine
the
you bring out the
Uh,
cheating guy and you're like, but this isn't,
You're-
day isn't about
yeah,
me.
like if you betray somebody, like you're gonna get embarrassed. Like
Yeah.
you're gonna get fucking called out, and like don't do shit like you can't cheat on people.
No. It's
You know what I was
really
thinking
wrong.
of? I was thinking about this town over. We were talking about the mother and something. This town over for me, they were having this like, they have this tradition, whatever, at their high school, and they have this like, mother, son, or it's like the parents go and the kids go and they have this like dance and everyone wears like gowns and it's like whatever, it's supposed to be really nice. And these moms got really drunk. And one of the moms was making out with one of the 18-year-old boys.
No, like you
At
can't.
the
I've
party.
heard
You
of stuff
can't
like
Yeah.
do that.
That's
And that was just like
disgusting.
going around. And then I remember like that poor kid, like we're even
Disgusting.
towns over, but we're all in the same leagues and stuff and everyone knows. And
Ugh.
Word gets around. So it's like wildfire.
yeah.
Yeah, no, thank you.
That's crazy.
Meanwhile, I'm like,
thanks.
I've been there, I've gotten drunk, but you can't be doing that with
Can't
an
be doing that.
18-year-old,
Making
your
out?
son's friends.
No.
no.
I mean, crazy stuff. Do we want to do a little get stumped?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
do it.
Let's get time for get. I wish we had a jingle. Let's get a get stumped jingle.
Yeah.
Get stumped, Baba.
Yeah.
Get
Get it stumped.
Yeah, you
Always
guys
bring it
vote.
back to that.
Vote down below whatever you guys think is
We all
better.
had a different approach to that one. Get stumped.
And mom was like, get stumped.
Get stumped. Get stumped. Get stumped. Get stumped.
Gets.
Oh, here we go. Ben loves our chat. He's saying
Yeah.
write lyrics in the jingle for a podcast segment called Get
Chat Ben.
Stumped. Let's all sing it. Okay, this is what chat is saying.
Absolutely.
Jingle, upbeat, cheeky tone.
So dun, 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 dun,
You
dun,
thought you
dun.
knew it, but no. You flunked.
Brian, you went blank and your
Brian?
ego got
Brain?
dunked. Oh, brain.
Jesus.
And you said
dude.
ego.
Oh, let's just cut it, dude.
So Maddie's gonna go back to high school.
Get stumped.
Facts, riddles, twist. Yeah, you're out of luck. It's time to play Get Stumped, where the questions are cruel and the answers make you cry. Get stumped. Don't eat.
Get stumped. Don't even try.
Sounds like a fucking infomercial for a gym membership. Get stumped.
Get stumped. Get hard.
Join our gym today at
Yeah.
1-800.
100%. Imagine we just created a gym called the Get Stumped.
Honestly,
Yeah, pump the stump.
pump the stump.
Get pumped at stumped. We're just
Don't be
jacked.
stumped.
Do you
We're
wanna
just
pump
don't be
your
stumped.
stump?
We're
Get
just
pumped.
jacked. We're literally like
All of a sudden, we're bodybuilders. We come in, we're like, like doing like the back flex.
yeah, we're literally like
Like
I would literally. We should do that. You could do anything these days.
professional
Next episode.
bodybuilders. We're like really tan. Our quads are out to here, and we're like,
You're like yo.
Veins are we're like this in the chair.
just like a complete. That's not even a 180.
Our
that's a
traps are literally like
360. Yeah.
We start breaking shit.
I put my feet up here. It's like.
Oh my god, that's
well, that's our
hilarious.
let us know if you want 1-800-GetStumpedGym.com. We'll have all the
Hell yeah.
machines.
Anyway, well, we'll stick
All right,
to
rip
this,
it. Let's hear it. Sorry.
What was ruined because too many people started doing it?
The song "Happy" by Bruno Mars.
Yeah, like the Harlem
Marshmallow.
Shake.
Yeah.
Pharrell.
Probably the Gangnam Style dance.
I feel like there's so many things.
Maybe the whip.
just literally anything.
Anything style related you can think of?
Let me think.
Bows.
Bows.
Was it? Wait, sorry. Can you repeat the question?
What was ruined because too many people started doing it?
Oh.
Everything.
I had a really bad thought.
So many
Well, not
things. Like
bad.
one person.
Podcast.
Oh yeah, like so many people have podcasts, but
We're on one.
we're right here.
Right.
But they're not
Hey.
really. They are everything and more.
They didn't get ruined, okay? It's called now you have more options to find your needs.
And
Yeah.
if you want to hear a bunch of crazy
Justify
stories,
it.
we're here. Maybe like the trends of like it's just like
Crumble?
fashion trends.
Crumble, I can't try Crumble just because I feel like so many people have done it. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Wow, we had bad answers. I feel like
Yeah, I mean, sorry.
fashion trends, like the big like whether it's big chunky belts or I don't know.
I'm not really. The thing is, I don't care. I do. If I like it, I like it, and I
Yeah.
do it. So
Yeah.
No, I get that. Like, what's ruined for you? Like, I don't know if I think
It's not ruined for me if I like it.
yeah.
Trick
But I do know,
question.
like, some of my friends have that thing where just because like so many people like it, like they cannot like it.
like music artists. I feel like that's a big
Yeah.
one.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Supreme.
I feel like I used to
I like
love.
Taylor Swift.
I used to love Taylor
Air
Swift.
Force Ones.
Oh, beat to shit, dude.
But that's just because now I just associate them with a younger time of myself.
Doc Martens, yeah.
Be Real.
It's
yeah,
so-
Be
it's
Real got
just-
old quick.
Visco.
I don't have a Visco.
I feel like that just died out.
Yeah.
Aesthetic identities, cottagecore. Oh my god! If I
Normcore?
hear cottagecore
Or Fisherman Core.
although I love it, I do love these things, but it's like there's nothing left anymore that hasn't been oversaturated.
Coachella. I'm sick of it.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I would gladly go.
Yeah. All right.
Next one.
When is it acceptable to not tip?
When you, sorry, when you're not sitting down, I think that's okay to not tip.
I agree in like, the coffee shop. I don't really do the smash the 20. There's
Nah.
some times where I get a option to tip that are really not needed to. And I feel like, yeah, if it's
100%.
if it's not maybe whipping up a meal, or I'm trying to think of like or I guess if if your waiter's really shitty and you're sitting down and they're mean to you, but that's never happened to me.
I've never, even if my waiter was shitty, I've always tipped.
Yeah,
but
me too.
if you're like whipping the screen around, expecting a tip is just not going to come from me.
Yeah, I don't tip. I'll tell you exactly where I don't tip. I don't tip if I'm ordering out and I go pick it up.
Yeah.
I usually don't.
Yeah.
Unless it's like I have a connection with the place
Me
and
too.
like I like that
Right.
specific person, then I do not do that. I don't tip. Same thing if I'm ordering my coffee, I don't
That's
tip
kind of what I'm
right there
thinking.
on that
Yeah.
screen. Sometimes it pisses me off and like, not that I go there often, but like Starbucks when like they ask for a tip and I'm like, so you want me to pay for this overpriced coffee and do you want me?
Yeah,
so I don't
that's-
go there anymore.
Yeah.
I feel like I went somewhere really niche that asked me for a tip, and I was like, "What? It's getting out of hand." Like, you know how those memes where it's like, "Wake up in the morning, here's ask for a tip."
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't do it all the time. Sometimes I will, like if I have a connection, like you said. But other than that, only if I'm sitting down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, I'm the worst because even when it's like I'm saying I don't tip at the coffee places, but if I'm looking the person, I always feel guilty and I'll always
I used
be
to
like,
feel guilty.
yeah, I'm waiting for the day I won't. I know it's been
Yeah.
coming in and out.
Me too.
Yeah.
Depends.
I feel it. I know.
It's literally depending on the day. Yeah.
Yep.
If they're
What
goofy,
mood
and
I'm in.
nice. If they're like chopping it up and they maybe throw in a free muffin, I'm like, there's a tip.
Yeah, you know
Yeah.
what? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. There you go. Okay.
We tip. No, I was just saying we're good tippers.
True or false? Once a cheater, always a cheater.
False.
That's so hard.
I believe in second chances.
I don't think I could do it. Maybe you might not be a cheater again, but
You cheated on someone.
you did it.
Which is
I
morally
could never
incorrect.
look at you the same. I could never forget it. If you step out of a relationship, there's people who can get over it, I guess, and that's their choice. But for me,
Oh, I'm thinking more of. I'm not saying I would really get back with a cheater. I'm saying
Oh, maybe I'm
I don't
thinking
think like
too
if they
much about
cheated
it.
in their past. No, I was just explaining my thought process. If someone else had cheated in their past relationship and then they came back and they were open about it and told me they cheated and stuff like
Oh.
that, I would give them a chance.
Yeah.
no, Okay, then I don't. Then
Yeah, like if I'm in a relationship and they cheat on me, you gotta go.
Like this is
I believe
specific,
in
but
people changing.
sometimes when I was younger, I would cheat in some board games if my sisters beat me because they were smarter, and I don't cheat anymore. Now I'm really very prideful in the fact that I will always play fair and I'll always play by the rules. So I don't think I could be viewed as a
playing
permanent
board
cheater.
game
And also,
fucking
I-
other people. It's a great comparison.
Yeah,
I don't cheat in my board games.
but yeah,
No, that's funny.
I'm trying to think of like other cheating scenarios, but no, don't act
Yeah,
out.
I think that it's possible. I think if you're young, especially, and then you get older, and you're like,
like
is it shitty, and like, does it make you kind of like question like,
Now if someone's cheated 5 times,
yeah,
I'm like,
and it depends on like
Well,
what kind. Was it
walk
for
the
a
plank,
whole
bud.
year? Was it a slip up? Was it? I mean, there's all sorts of
Yes.
things and what
It's
the
your
kind of
intention.
person they
how
are.
intricate or how
Was
intricate.
were the intentions for the whole time, and was it a whole thing? Like, yeah, you kind of got to get.
it definitely raises a flag of like, okay,
I think they got to prove themselves.
I was
Yeah.
listening to a podcast and it was talking about this, and I kind of think it applies like loosely, but I also just like love this thing. It's like you judge people by their intent, not their actions. Like it depends on the intent. And like cheating, obviously you have bad intent if you're planning on cheating, but if it's like, you're kind of like in this bad place and you're in this already kind of toxic relationship, and I'm not saying that drugs or alcohol are an excuse, but if you're leaning on that a little bit and you do something wrong and you admit to it, like I wouldn't judge you by your actions of messing up. Like I would judge you by your intent of like clearly you're like scrambling or stuff like that. Like I think that's a really big thing.
yeah, totally.
So yeah,
So
All right.
basically neutral. That's what we all decided on.
I guess we're really
But if
people. We just really depends
gotta
on the
know
person.
the
I believe in second chances. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
That doesn't mean.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
No.
Wrap
what does
up.
it mean?
I don't know. I don't even know what I was
Oh,
gonna say.
spit your philosophy.
I don't even know what I was gonna say. That doesn't mean that like you could just fucking do whatever you want and free for all and like expect to be like forgiven.
True. There's some.
Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're going out here and you're just banging off the bat, no.
Or for a whole plotted year and it's a whole thing.
it's like
and-
No, that's what I'm saying. It's like your intent. Like if
there's
you're
levels.
intentionally going behind your partner's back to continuously see this person, it's not like a one time, then like you're an asshole.
Yeah, there's levels to it. But anyway, that's about it.
There's levels, baby.
Levels to
And
this
thank
shit.
you for listening to today's episode. That was fun and a great catch up.
Yeah, good.
We missed you.
Yeah, I missed
Call
you
a
guys.
friend today.
Yeah.
Talk to them.
Tell a friend to
Catch
tell a
up.
friend.
Tell them you love them.
Ask them what they think about cheaters. I don't know.
Tune in every week to
Or
hear
beaters.
our crazy stories. And life's not perfect. We're not perfect, but come on this imperfect journey with us.
That's right. I love that.
We love you.
We love you.
Bye. Like and subscribe, please.
Woo!
Woo.